Hello, we are in week 11 of Anatomy and Physiology. I am fresh from my son's football game. So this week in lab, we are discussing cranial nerves. Our assignment is to choose 6 different cranial nerves and for each one describe its importance in everyday life. So we'll go ahead and begin. First nerve is the oculomotor nerve. That nerve controls our eyeballs, eyelids, pupils involuntarily. So, for instance, our pupils will constrict if to allow less light to come in. To that way, there's no damage to our eyeballs. Sorry, my family's watching the Georgia game. And then we have eyeball movement. So it allows us to be able to look around. And then it also controls our upper eyelid movement as well, which gives us the ability to blink. So we definitely need to blink. That also keeps the moisture in our eyes as well, so that doesn't dry out. All right, so then we have the accessory nerve. The accessory nerve controls the movement of our necks, our muscles. So it controls the trapezius and the sternocleidomastoid muscles, those 2 muscles. And they just allow rotation and extension and flexion of the neck and the shoulders. So especially when we are in the car driving, we have to look around. We are extending, we are flexing, we are rotating this head. These neck muscles are coming into use. Shoulder muscles coming into use there. Next, we have the hypoglossal nerve as well as the glossopharyngeal nerve for pharyngeal nerve. The glossopharyngeal nerve allows us to taste our foods. It also controls the muscle that shortens and widens in our throat. So that allows us to swallow when necessary. Then the hypoglossal nerve, it controls tongue muscles. So if that nerve is damaged, then our tongue becomes paralyzed and we cannot talk. You can't talk with a paralyzed tongue. So next we have the vagus nerve, which is the longest nerve in the cranium, the longest cranial nerve. That actually controls our heart rhythm. I do believe it controls our breathing, helps control our breathing. So without that, if something happens, if it is damaged, we would definitely be on life support. Just struggling to survive if something happens with that vagus nerve. The next nerve that I have and that I've been struggling with, because it's really 2 nerves into one, but it's the vestibular nerve and the cochlear nerve. The vestibular nerve, it helps us maintain balance. So especially with the gravity, and when it comes to our head is heavy. As you can see, I have quite a large head. So it's very, very heavy, but it does allow us to control that and maintain balance. The cochlear nerve controls the hearing. It controls the frequency that we hear. So it helps, it vibrates the membrane that's within our ear that helps control the frequency and the sound that we are hearing. So hope you guys, I know that's not a lot of detail, but you might want to read up on it. This is very interesting. This may be one of my favorite subjects in anatomy and physiology, learning this in the nervous system. So check it out. Thank you so much for watching.